Hadia, are you able to listen to me? Hadia, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Guys, we are so sorry because our session was ended, so we don't have a chat anymore. If you want questions, you can ask. And try not to ask the same repetitive questions. Hadia, do we have time for more questions?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much.
We can.
Guys, am I audible to everyone? I have admitted all, and there is no restriction of waiting room now, so you can all join easily. And if anyone has a question, please just shoot. Can we apply without IELTS? This is the repeat question. You have to watch it again, as we don't have any other question. Majority of programs require IELTS. You can't apply in those programs without IELTS because this is the mandatory requirement. Does the program prefers? Wait a second. We have a question from someone. Does the program prefer the student for the research rather than working in the industry? It is over
Yeah, I don't think so. There is any preference in while applying or while selecting. It depends on you or your goals. Some programs are more like taught masters. Like my program was taught masters, so it was not good for someone who wants to go to research. So yeah, you need to search for the program which align with you. But as of selection, I don't think so. There is any preference. It depends on the program. Actually, again.
Okay, who can apply? You can apply as many as program as I want. I have confirmed via the email. Someone is telling us that you can apply as many programs as you want. I have confirmed via email. This is not accurate to my knowledge. Hadia may confirm this or not, deny it.
Yeah, I don't think so as well. But as when I applied and last year as well, there was a limit of 3 programs per applicant, and yeah, I'm not sure if they have changed the requirement or anything.
Amjad has asked the question that does Erasmus Mundus Master's Program have the same value as other Master's Program? I don't understand what kind of value you are asking. Monetary value or the Pakistani terms of value? कि यार China की degree है तो जाली degree है और Europe की degree है तो I don't understand the questions. I'm sorry, Amjad. Can you please explain me? Please let me know how can I be part of the sport industry? I don't understand the question. Please let me know how can I be part of a sport industry. I guess he's asking any program related to the sports industry, sports scientists, sports analytics, or I don't know any kind of program in Erasmus.
I'm not sure about that either. You can check on the catalog.
Kashif is asking, I have a question regarding letter of motivation. Kashif, everyone feel free to type your question. I'm asking it in a speedy manner to accommodate more and more questions. Is the experience is mandatory? If it is mandatory, then how much it should be? Your Aisha, over to you, Hadia.
It's not mandatory at all, but if it is, it can improve your application and you have high chance of selection, but it is not mandatory. I had my fellows who didn't have any experience, and I had many who had years of experience, so it's not mandatory at all.
Hadia has said it multiple times earlier, and I'm letting you guys all know. Erasmus is a list of programs, and European Commission offers a scholarship on them. Each program has a different set of requirement and different website, and each and every detail available of regarding by a particular program you will find on its official website. You just so simply just go to the catalog and dig out your program, read its website. I have modified my LOM, but don't know someone who gonna review it. You have Hadia, after you.
Yeah, I think I saw this question many times, like people asking for reviewing of the LOM. You can definitely send me the LOM for review. I can share my email, or you can send me via LinkedIn, but there is a restriction, like I have some time restriction. I may not be able to review a lot of LOMs, but if I have time, I will definitely review yours.
I want to know about PhD in the linguistic and literatures with 9 publication. And would you like to recommend some university that offer this field?
Actually, sorry, I don't have any info about PhD programs. As I mentioned earlier, my experience is mostly with masters. but you can definitely check the catalog and Erasmus websites, and there is going to be some information about the PhD.
As a question, the guy who's asking question is Mumtaz, and I am Mumtaz myself. So I'm suggesting to Mumtaz that Hadia is talking about Erasmus Mundus joint master's degree program, and there is another action of the Erasmus that is called Marie Curie. Marie Curie program is a fully funded European PhD program, and I don't know nothing about it. So you just have to Google it yourself and find out the PhD programs. Farhan is asking, on the basis of English proficiency certificate from the previous institute, can we apply without IELTS? This question has been answered multiple times for myself as well, so I'm not taking this question anymore. One more question about CV. And where's the question? I don't see. Achha, okay. When Erasmus is going to announce scholarship in the women studies, Nasima Ali is asking when Erasmus is going to announce scholarship in the women studies. I guess no one knows.
Yeah. I wish they announce soon.
There are some studies that related to social sciences. Erasmus usually pick the programs that are multidisciplinary. You won't find a program specific in a single field that is specific to the single specialization. Out of my astonishment, right now Erasmus is announcing a program that is mixture of cyber and psychology, cyber technological thing and psychology. This is the mixture of cyber psychology. I want to take a course of MS in sports management in Erasmus Mundus. You can't take a course particular into your field that you want to pursue. You can only take a scholarship in Erasmus that Erasmus is offering. So there's a list of programs. Erasmus is asking scholarship in, let's say, 100 programs. You have to choose from them. If there is any program related to sports management, just try to find out, dig out, Google it. Recommendation letter from the professors should be subject related. How about you, Adia?
Okay, not subject related, but it would be better if they are related to the program you're applying, or somehow they highlight your previous experience or previous learning. Like if you have a professor and he taught you something related to AI and stuff like that, and you're applying for an AI course, it would be better if he explains like, okay, this person studied with me and he got an A+ in the course. If we can somehow mention this, it would be good.
This is an interesting question from Usama Sajjad. He's asking, is it better to go for the go abroad for masters or for PhD?
Oh, okay. This is an interesting question. It actually totally depends on your goals or your preference. Masters abroad is good, like it can help you in getting a good PhD as well. But yeah, it is totally up to you to decide in what ways you are asking that. Is it better, like, is it better monetarily, or is it better for your profile wise? If you're asking profile wise, then obviously in if you're going for research, then there are much better universities abroad which have good research score, and yeah, that would be better for your profile.
There is another factor to this question. To best of my knowledge, I have never won the scholarship, but I know a lot of people like Hadia and other people are in my social circle that have those who have not only won the scholarship, but they have completed their masters and working in different countries abroad. So I got the feeling our Pakistani education system doesn't prepare us at the bachelor's level to take a master's degree at the abroad and the international competition. A lot of my fellows, not Hadia, but I'm talking about the other, have struggled a little bit to compete with their classmates in their masters. Someone was in Finland, another friend of mine was in Italy. So you have to decide it yourself. Are you capable enough to take the international challenge? There will be students from all over the world, and you have to compete it with them. Moving ahead, can we do job during our studies? Over to you, Hadia.
It's a good question. Actually, you are allowed 20 hours per week of part-time job, which you can do according to the your visa requirements. But I don't think so that you will need to do job because Erasmus scholarship is fully funded, and you get a lot of financial assistance. But yeah, regarding the question, yeah, you can do part-time job during your studies.
Another question is research experiences. How I don't have a research experience. Will it work for me? So simply, I am rephrasing the question.
Yeah,
How about you,
I,
Hadia? Research experience is mandatory?
so he asked, like, I am BScs student having interest in artificial intelligence and working experience in data and analytics. I don't have much experience, research experience. I don't think so. Research experience is mandatory for just like industrial experience. It's not mandatory, and it also depends on, as you said, that you have experience, working experience in data analytics, and if you want to go for PhD later on, then it will matter. But if you're gonna go for industry, there are a lot of taught mastered programs.
With Malab, I have seen a lot of questions about IELTS and the Europass and other things. With all due humble respect, guys, you are asking for, you are looking for, you are hunting for a fully funded scholarship. If you convert the amount of that scholarship, that will be in a million, at least 5 or 6, 7 million. I'm not sure. Hadia can tell us about the total amount, total cost that European Commission are going to invest on us. So try to be daring and encouraging. Try to follow what they are looking for. मैं हमेशा एग्जांपल देता हूं कि एक दूध की दुकान पे मैं जो है ना वो उसको कितनी भी मैं कह लूंगा यार मुझे चीनी दे दो, मुझे नहीं देगा, बिकॉज ही इज सेलिंग द मिल्क नॉट द चीनी. अगर आप कहते हैं यार मैं आइल्स भी ना दूं, मेरा प्रोफाइल भी कोई खास नहीं है, मैं यूरोपास की सीवी भी ना बनाऊं, इट डजंट वर्क लाइक दैट. वो जो चाहते हैं वो करना पड़ेगा, तभी जब हम आके क्वालिफाई कर सकते हैं मेरिट में. I have a research publication paper in one field and I am planning to apply for the different field. Would my research paper improve my case in profile in such case?
Okay, that's an interesting question. I can't tell you with this surety because I am myself in towards industry. Yeah, the program you are applying in, it may or may not help in improving your profile. If your research paper is in a totally different program domain and you can't relate it at all, then it may not be that beneficial. But if you can somehow relate, even if it is in a different field, like let's say you're from CS background and you have in a different field in CS, but you can somehow relate it, it can prove to be very beneficial for at least Erasmus Master's Scholarship.
I have replied a lot of IELTS question. I am not going to apply answer those questions. It is not mentioned anywhere on anywhere or anywhere. Is the application fee necessary to pay the scholarship Erasmus? Not every program asks for your fee. The program that Hadia applied and I applied, it was asking a $20, Hadia?
20 yeah, euros, I guess 50 euros. I don't remember, but there was a small fee. Yeah.
40,
but not
40, 50 euros. And you are reluctant to apply in that because of fees. I remember I told you, apply, you got a good profile. Will we get e-certificates of this meeting? Aftab, e-certificates of meeting is free for only IEEE members. If you are not an IEEE member, you have to pay for that certificate. Hadia, my system is hanging. Hold a second. I don't know what's wrong. Are you able to listen to me?
Recording has stopped. This meeting is being recorded.
Okay. Komal is asking, is it necessary for Erasmus to do whole masters in different countries and universities? Yeah, actually, Erasmus programs are quite predefined and you can't change the structure. You can't do in one university or one country because it is like the part of the program. So yeah, you need to follow the structure. What is the last date we can appear for IELTS for this intake? There is no specific last date or deadline. It depends on the program. If your program deadline is tomorrow, you can give even like you can get a certificate even today. I guess they send you a certificate after 15 days or something. So the earlier you take, it's better because you will be able to apply in many programs. Would you mind to name title of your final year project? Sorry, I didn't understand which final year project. My master's or my bachelor's? Okay. Next, I heard sometimes of the multiple universities gives partial scholarship and you have to pay for the rest cost. No, Erasmus is a fully funded scholarship. You get even money for staying there as a stipend. You get travel allowance and you get everything. It's a fully funded scholarship. Does EM include programs related to management field? I guess it does. You can check it in the catalog. There's a whole list of programs, and it includes a lot of domains. And I guess there is something related to management field, but I'm not sure. You'll need to check. Please share your, yeah, sure, I will share my LOM. Okay, wait. How can we distinguish between a taught masters and research-based masters? Okay, a taught masters is mostly they have mentioned it in the website and the course as well. So a taught masters is it involves mostly industrial placement, or it involves the coursework. There is no thesis. And research-based masters usually has a thesis. You need to complete the thesis and defend it in front of a like consortium. That is the main difference between taught and research-based masters. What should we include in our CV too? So CV should be in Europass format, and it should highlight all of your like all of your accomplishments, your previous background, your professional background, and as I said, it should be program specific. So if you have studied something related to data science in your masters, or you have worked with it, you need to highlight those things in that specific program. But maybe for a different program, you should highlight different things. Okay. When I was applying, I faced difficulties. How I continue applying the best friend suggestion. I didn't really understand what kind of difficulties did you face, like you were not able to get some documents, or what? Can you elaborate it? Does the CV has to be? Yes, it has to be in Europass format. Okay. Does publication is a must for programs related to for bachelor? No, it's not a must. I didn't have any publication. My master's was a taught master's as well. So and I know many people who didn't have any publication, so it's not a must or even a requirement. Okay, you can apply to a subject which is different from your domain, but it should be somehow related. Like there are some cross-disciplinary programs like Mumtaz mentioned, so it will be better if you apply to something which relates to management and its relevance with some other program like management and computer science. You can find some program which are interdisciplinary. They can be helpful to you. There is a program related to cybersecurity. As you asked, you can check it out in the catalog, but not exactly like masters in cybersecurity. There's a program, I don't remember exactly its name, but it is a cybersecurity and psychology combination.
There are 3 programs to my best of knowledge that are related to the cybersecurity. One is CCLO security and cloud computing. One is cyber.
Yeah.
That is cyber security and something, and another is Cypress, that is cyber and psychology.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's the one I was talking about. Okay, carrying on. Okay, I am losing questions because there are so many.
Okay, let me help you. I applied last year, but my first stage I got rejection, but someone currently said to me, change your CV. So I'm at simple formats like Oxford style. It is okay, other than Europass format. He's basically asking that can we use he's basically asking, can he use any other format other than Europass?
I guess some programs have it mentioned that your CV must be in Europass. And even if some program doesn't, I guess Europass format is quite a standard one, and it is better than having in some other one, in my opinion.
Guys, there is a one thumb rule solution to majority of your problems. That is IELTS, that is admission requirement, that is Europass format. Go to your program, read it admission requirement. If it is asking for the Europass, then you must use Europass. If it is asking for the IELTS, you must have IELTS. There is no workaround to that thing. Is research necessary for the MS admission abroad? I have 7 Coursera certificates related to my field, but I am confused that I haven't researched in BS. To my best of understanding, research is not mandatory. A lot of people I know got their scholarship before getting their degree, and they didn't done any research in bachelor's level. Should I apply for the MBA abroad? I have done BBA. Erasmus does not offer scholarship in MBA. Though they may offer business-related programs. Is it possible to get a scholarship having 2.9 GPA with 8-year gaps? Yes, it is possible. Do we have to get work visa after completing the studies? Over to you, Hadia.
Yes, you
Yes.
do get a 1 year. It depends actually on the university of last year where you graduated from, but mostly you do get 1 year job search visa, so you can find a job meanwhile. And but later your company will have to sponsor you. But after graduation, you get 1G visa which you can use, and sometimes even you can get it for 2 years. Yeah.
Muhammad is asking IELTS score. IELTS is a one thing, not everything. You may get 9 out of 9 in IELTS, but you don't have a good letter of motivation, there's no chance. So don't focus entirely on the IELTS. CV format, we have discussed it multiple times. Almost every program I have seen gone through the programs, different programs, they require Europass. भाई यूरोप में जा रहे हैं, यूरोपास तो बनाना पड़ेगा ना. Is there any age limit for the Erasmus? No, I don't think so. Is there any age limit, Hadia?
This is an interesting question, Kamal. Yeah, there is no age limit. As to my knowledge, there is no age limit for any Erasmus program.
Do we need one letter of motivation, all 3 programs? And if we are applying for the research-based master, do we need to submit a research proposal? Hadia has already answered that you don't have to do one bullet for all. You have to watch it again. And regarding research, she had already told that different programs have different requirement. No one asks you the research proposal in Erasmus. Someone is asking that have you passed your good score in the IELTS?
That's an interesting question. Yes, I did pass. I scored 7.5.
7.5. Same. I was 7.5. I guys, for the IELTS, you just go to the edX.org and search IELTS. Queensland University of Australia is offering a free of cost question. If you don't want a certificate for edX, you can apply that course. I studied that course 3 days, and in next 3 days I did the practice. On the 7th day, I was sitting in the IELTS auditorium, and I scored 7.5, same as Hadia's score. So it's not a big deal. Miss Hania, no one is Hania here. She is Miss Hadia. Please let me know if for us instance the deadline is 1st Jan. Can we appear? That is again specific questions to your program. Some program do want their IELTS score before the closing of their admission, and some program allow you to submit their IELTS score letter. There is no yes or no answer. You have to check the admission requirement of your program. Information security, you have to search it yourself. No program is like information security, and no one can know all the programs. Everyone apply in their field. You have to just go to the catalog and search your program you are looking for. What was your IELTS when she have told that she got 7.5? I'm facing difficulty in LOM letter, ma'am. Madam has already defined how to write an LOM. Do you apply for the BDMA program? I'm looking forward to apply for this program. Any tips and tricks? Hadia,
yeah, I did apply for BDMA program as well, although I was not selected. I was selected in department. For BDMA, they have a quite defined like selection criteria, and that's really good that you can check out. And they sometimes even after the selection, they give you the whole review, like how many did you score out of 100 in their selection procedure. So tips and tricks for BDMA, I guess grades matter a lot because they have a special conversion as well. And if you have any experience or anything related to big data management and even some coursework, you should mention it in your CV, in your LOM and stuff like that.
Okay, guys, we are ending at 5 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. We have annoyed Hadia a lot. So I guess this is enough. Thank you so much, Hadia, for taking your precious time. I'm moving
Just
ahead.
like
Asha has
there's
asked
one
that I
question.
don't have any achievement and did not participate in any
Yeah.
extracurricular activity. What can she do to counter vet her profile?
Yeah, this is a good question. So I wanted to ask, answer that. There is no there is no deadline like when you can stop doing these kind of things. If you didn't have any, you didn't participate in anything before, you can do it now. There are a lot of, I don't know which domain you are in, but in every domain, especially for CS, I guess there are always some opportunities which are coming up. There are a lot of hackathons going on and stuff. So whether you are a student, a young professional, or whatever, you can always improve that. You can. What I can do now to cover this area, you can start applying or start participating in workshops or conferences related to your field now. Yeah, is there anything?
Okay, I am moving ahead. Very sorry. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
I'm just making it a little bit funny. Sir, please write the website. I will share, guys. I will share. You guys are all in the group. I will let you know. If you want to view my experience of rejection, to your motivation, I have been rejected to the almost 40 scholarships, and I'm still applying. edX.org, and you will find IELTS course from the University of Queensland, Australia. That is the last question, and we are ending our session. I have done MScs already from Park, and can I apply for the MS program again? I like the data thing. Yes, you can. She has already replied to this question. We have already taken this question. Online courses. Hadia, we are done. People are crazy about your information that you are sharing, and Hamza is thanking you for your time and appreciating your efforts to guide ourselves and including me as well. So thank you so much for your time. I couldn't share. There's a problem, some technical issue with my laptop. It's being hanged whenever I put the USB in. But I've shared your certificate for conducting this webinar on your WhatsApp. That was a bell that you saw just a minute ago. Thank you so much for taking your time. And thank you so much, guys, for applying for our webinar session and joining us in this informative session. If you have missed anything, feel free to check out our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. And recorded will be available on both in a few minutes, inshallah. Thank you, everyone. Allah Hafiz. Have a good day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. And I will share my LOM with Mumtaz. You guys can take from him. And thank you for joining.
Thank you, Hadia. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.